central coast of California in the United States. We welcome over 2 million visitors every year to our aquarium, and we've been globally recognized for our marine education and conservation work. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about our Seafood Watch program and some of the market expectations that we've been learning about through that work, and then some of the work that we've also been doing here in Vietnam. So our Seafood Watch program has been, we started about 20 years ago because at our aquarium we had an exhibit that was creating a lot of questions from the public. The public were asking two very fundamental questions. What is sustainable for seafood, and what should I buy? And those public questions inspired us to create this Seafood Watch program. We started with a very simple consumer guide with a red, yellow, green stoplight system to educate consumers and businesses about what is sustainable seafood. Over 20 years, we have really come to create a science-based and very strong, rigorous process to come up with these recommendations. And currently, our ratings cover over 85% of the seafood on the market. Importantly, our program is a ratings program, which just simply looks at what is important for the United States market, and then we create ratings for those seafood products, regardless of whether or not that fishery or that aquaculture operation wants those. But in that way, it's an involuntary program. However, we have had great success we now have over about 10 million consumers per year that follow this program, and we work with over 300 business partners. So of the 300 business partners we work with, it represents major food service companies, major restaurant chains, as well as retailers. All of these companies that we work with are making very public commitments to sustainable seafood, where they specifically state that they will eliminate products that are unsustainable or products that we have identified as red-rated products. And many of those commitments are now coming due, so we're seeing a lot of movement in the marketplace. Today I'm going to talk about some of the specific market expectations that we have, and then I'm also going to talk really specifically about shrimp. So when we talk about market expectations from a U.S. perspective, there's sort of four main market expectations. The first is food quality and food safety. This one is very well known and also very well regulated. And then there are three emerging market expectations. The first is environmental sustainability, second is for traceability, and the third is for social
Đồ mà phải
responsibility.
vô web của nó.
Có phải được web không? Có phải được web?
So before I go into detail on those market expectations, when we talk specifically about shrimp, shrimp continues to be the number one product on the U.S. market for seafood. That trend has continued for many, many years now. And it's very hard to quantify the actual demand for sustainable shrimp. But this quote that you can see up here illustrates a bit about the market potential for sustainable shrimp.
Slide
There's
đúng
great
không?
potential if you can
Thì
differentiate
anh
your
phải
product.
ba dưới các em ấy, thì bọn em sẽ chuyển máy chiếu sang đây
So
giúp
I'm going to talk just briefly about each of the different market expectations. First, food quality and safety. We know from